What is up, YouTube world? It is your girl, Jennifer Watson, here for your week four? Yeah, week four weekly reading. So the first set of cards comes from The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. And I'm actually doing a little something different this week because I'm doing 6 cards, but I'm doing clarifying cards for the first 3 that came from the Universe Has Your Back deck. And the clarifying cards are coming from Crystal Angels by Doreen Virtue. Now, I don't know if y'all have heard about what Doreen Virtue has been going through lately. I'm going to digress from that. I still have her cards, and I'm still going to use them. Anyhow, so the first one, I really like The Universe Has Your Back cards because she has like a watercolor theme going on with them. But the first card that came out is Joy is the Ultimate Creator. Joy is the Ultimate Creator. And the clarifying card from Doreen Virtue's Crystal Angels is the Kyanite. And it says, make time for self-care. And at the bottom it says, taking care of yourself is essential right now. Okay. The third card that came out from Gabrielle Bernstein's deck is, I surrender to a power greater than me. Okay. And this is just how universe works. Because the card that came out for that one says purification and detoxification. And it says it's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. And the third one for this one says, when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. I attract support from the universe. Guess what came out from the Crystal Angels deck? Right here it says socialize or join in. I know the tiny writing is a little hard to read, so it says, make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. Well, hot diggity dog. Every time I pull out clarifying cards for another deck, the cards always line up exactly the same. So let's go ahead and jump right on into this reading. Pretty much what it is saying is that you need to take care of yourself this week. And I feel like I am very heavily involved in this deck because, not deck, but this reading. I always make sure that before I pull any cards is that I ask the universe and I ask spirit to allow the cards fall for those who are watching. That's how I always ask. That's how I am able to do this kind of general reading. And so this is what came out. And so if you are like me, and you're feeling exhausted, or maybe you just have not had the time to really kind of tune in with yourself and see where you are, where you are and how you're feeling. So now is the time to do so. Like, for example, I have been running around doing things for my business for the past 2 weeks straight and really cranked it up really hard this past week. And today is really kind of the final day for all of it to end. And so for myself as well as people that are watching this, and I feel like it may have to do something energetically with the way either the planets are lined up or what kind of time we're in. I'm going to have to do some research on that to see. But I just got off the phone with a client literally probably like 5 minutes ago, and she felt the same way. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this time energetically has been like a big crunch time for people, or just really going in hard on doing things that you feel like you have to do, that you have to tie up, that you have to do. And that is very energetically draining. So here's what I'm doing now, because this is the end of my energetically drained week. I told my client earlier today, I said, you know what? I'm going to sip on some wine while we have this call. And tomorrow, I'm not doing shit. That is how I am handling the whole taking care, doing the self-care thing. I'm not doing anything. Of course, I may pull in to do, a couple of small tasks right now. But I am not going to drive myself crazy trying to find things to be doing that just to keep me busy. And then with the other card saying I will surrender to a greater force than me and taking time to do the purification and detoxification, that literally screams out rest. Rest. And so this is no coincidence that I need this, that my client that we haven't talked all week that needs this, and then the cards fall out for whoever's watching this that needs this. The goal is for you to rest. Things will be there next week. Things will always be there for you to do. Don't pull yourself in trying to do something just for the sake of doing something. That is very, very, very easy to do. Okay? Make sure you rest. And then the last card's coming up with I attract support from the universe. And then the Soda Light card from Crystal Angel says, socialize or join in. Make some time to do something that is enjoyable for you, whether it is by yourself or maybe whether a group of like-minded friends or maybe a friend. But do something that's fun. Everything doesn't have to be so busy, 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 work, work, work. Do something fun. I have to remind myself of this too because sometimes I can get really, really, really extremely zoned in on doing and working on a project that I forget that I actually need to have some kind of a social life. My friends tell me this and I go, oh wait, I did get zoned in, right? I get straight tunnel vision. So this is for you out there. If you are getting any kind of tunnel vision and you are so zoned in on doing something, gently pull yourself out. Let it go. Rest and have some fun. So that is your message for the week. Okay? All right. As always, please like and subscribe to this video. Share it out on your social media outlets. Let everybody know that youtube.com/School of Magic with a CK is in session. And if you want to come and join us next week, then this is where I'll be. I love each and every one of you. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, wherever you are. See ya.